What's going on, guys? This is Music Player 1979 coming from West Texas. It's March 22nd, 2014. I want to show you a video and then a couple pictures at the end. Just want to give you guys an update what's been going on throughout the week with the system. I'm starting off with the video, of course, that was taken on the 21st. It was taken about 6:30. I want to show you the wall that is being created from this system. And the wall that is being created are drawing out things from the wall in a different direction. As you can see here in the beginning of this video, how these two prominent lines come down at a 45. And they come down off of the primary wall that you're going to see. This is the very beginning of it. You can see just the lightish peach cover-up that this is giving this massive object. Okay, and you're going to see a couple different objects as well that I'll point out to you.
The Lord back in November. This is the object. There's one way of it right there, and here's the split.
You can barely see it on the very bottom right here.
Large it is,
These
guys.
Lines drawing out this way.
March 21st, 2014. This is Music Player 1979 coming to you. Here from West Texas, guys. It's incredible.
Now, this line, this big, massive debris trail, carries a massive object. And that is the size right here of the object. And you'll see it more clearly. Now, here towards the end, when I show you the very tip of it, this is the end of it coming from due west. And it shoots across the sky into the northeast side. Now, this did the same thing right before I observed the planet just above me on, I believe, March 6th. This color, this cloud color that filled the whole sky was a pasty ash color, as if a volcano had erupted. And they've shared stories here in the United States on the effect of some of the volcanoes that are going off around the world, and the effects that we may see from it. Now, I feel that that is a fabrication for this system, because this system looks like an ash cloud. It looks like there's literally volcanic ash being thrown this direction. You can see it all throughout this. Now, I'm going to show you just a moment. I want to rewind it here because I want to show you the extent and size. You can see how this has changed just in the moments that we've started, how this comes out of the wall. And there are objects right here writing down this. This is exactly what the system will look like when you see it for the first time. You will have levels, stories, and in each story you have objects, and they're going in their own direction within that influence, within that travel. Now, I want to show you the large object, and it's important that you remember the shadows, the shadow effect, because when you see most of these planets, they are going to be very, very dark. They're going to be a dark bluish color, almost a black. You may even, for the very first time when you see it, may doubt yourself. But in doing so, you will see it again. And then you will see ones that are white. There are a few that are peach-colored planets. These are large here. That's why people are getting that differential in color in the sky. That's why when the sun sets, it's very, very bright in the southwest or the southeast, or however you're seeing it. Wherever the light's coming from, there's a prominent light. And here, it's everywhere. When the sun sets in the west, I look back behind me towards the east, and there's a light, a prominent light. I seen it last night, and I'm about to show you. We're so manipulated through cheming that now what is happening, one chemtrail can be thrown across the sky and amongst of all of this, and people think it's a chemtrail because of that line that chemtrail draws across the sky. And last night when I seen that plane and it drew one single line in the northwest side, I just couldn't believe it. That was not the first time I had seen them just have one plane go over in the front of these objects as they created themselves through their travel from the west side to the northeast. It was amazing. These are not natural, people. These are not natural. So what you have here is the objects hitting a prominent. They are hitting something very large here. And it could be a couple, see? Right here. And right here. And they're larger than these ones that have created these lines. Just like the small one that I showed you previously from this. Small object can create that line. Then the other objects follow behind that through its influence around something much larger. Until this happens. Okay. Larger objects mingle in and destroy 4 lines. And then they go by themselves, and then they open up that whole path. The best time for me here in the south to see it, to see everything, is just at sunset. You have that 15-20 minute window for that complete interaction, if it's there, if it's visible for you. Because after that sun leaves, behind the horizon, it has still that reflection it gives off in the upper atmosphere. I want to show you a couple pictures of Nibiru. It was just taken on the 19th, and we were on the southwest side, southwest, and I caught the object just at sunset. Now these are the wings. Okay, this is a very, very light looking wing, and this is the wing. Okay, right here and here. Now this right here is going the opposite way as it was going on March 7th, 8th. It's going the complete opposite way. It's gone down its bend, going towards the southwest, and since has made a turn, and it is starting still, as you can see. It's the March 7th video shows you where the very front of Nibiru is bent down. Okay, it shows that if you go look in the video. And this is the complete opposite. This is just starting to go up. Okay, so it's creating that bend. And this is going from the southwest towards the east. Okay, and this was on the 19th of March. So it's made a full turn, and it looks to be making another turn in just a little over a week and a half. A lot of the prominent people that speak about this topic really need to be held accountable. Because it's sad that I can go out and I can look towards the south and know the times to see them, these objects, and I'm able to see them, plain as day. But the big name people on the internet that talk about this are not doing that. They don't even have friends that are going out doing that and showing the public. Shame on them. I want to show you this picture for a moment, because I want you guys to understand when you start seeing these things. These lines that resemble chemtrails, they are not chemtrails. These are objects. You can see how irregular the line is from this distance up. Okay, it's not straight at all. It's not as a chemtrail would look. And these are not. These are objects, and they're shooting up and over. Okay, you can plainly see that. So when you guys see these lines that look like they hit the ground, literally, know that those are small objects that are moving with this system, and these will only get closer, and they'll create larger ones, like this, like this. Okay. Look how large this one is now. It's still traveling. Look at this line. Okay. Look at that. I mean, look at all this. This is the ash. The ash cloud. It's all around me. And it's truly only visible during these times, guys. It's just everybody's got to get real about this, because this is real. I know this is a hard topic to fathom. Look at all that. What's going on, guys? This is Music Player 1979, coming from West Texas today. It's March 24th, 2014, and if you guys heard that, my wife told me to go play. Exciting. Exciting. I can go play. You can see that the travel, there is an influence at the end right here. And as it turns down, it's got multiple objects. In this particular area. And again, when you're looking at objects, look at the clouds that are below it and above it. You can see, as it's riding across that elegant cloud, you can see the cloud shading on the very top. But that object, the bright one, is coming down on this trail, as are multiple others. And they literally just create themselves. It's very neat to watch. You have ones that are, as this one right here. You can see it in its travel. Now as we close into sunset, we'll start getting our colors, as I speak about. Starting with the white, gray, all the way to the purple. I'm just going to show you this area. So I want you guys to watch the objects. Definitely showing itself very much brighter. more dominant. You can start seeing these crash around something very large, it looks to be. And this one that's coming over. And this one as well. Of course you have the large one. Now we've got an object very much resembling Nibiru. Okay, that's going in its own direction actually. Very small. And you can see where that second small line is being created on the top. You can see the planet at the very tip of that being created. So southeast, right here, very bright and dominant. Let's take you to it. And we still have the same object. Still watching it. It's over in the east now. I want to show you another turn it's going to make. Imagine you can still see it. It's right here. It's very large and bright. See the one up here that I'm following. The sun is already down, guys. Look how large that is right there, that orange planet right there. You can see the very tip of it just above.